All right, family. I want to mention this because I don't see enough TIs talking about it. We do talk about the noise disturbances and the actual theater and following you. But the one thing I see missing from a lot of TIs, and the most important part, is the hacking. I don't think a lot of y'all are aware of the that they're hacking you. You wondering how they following you around, how they know all these things. These weirdos have traveled with me on vacation and everything. They're going to follow you everywhere you go. They will never ever. If you lose them, I'm telling you this for a fact. If you lose them, they're gonna send helicopters out. Yeah, you wouldn't think these people have that power. You wouldn't think that you're that important, but you are. Um, just the fact that they stalk you 24/7 and monitor you 24/7 should let you know. Many of you don't, maybe you don't. I deal with complete white supremacists, so they make it known that they're watching me throughout my house and stuff like that. Y'all don't know that they're using certain devices to actually watch you every move and stalk you. They watch me when I go into the bathroom, bathe, or whatever, make it known that they're watching me. If I have sex, they make it known that they're watching me, and they're using devices to do such. But the premise of this conversation is hacking. Hacking is the biggest vulnerability because most people are attached to their devices. Most of us are dependent on our devices for all kind of things, and we actually need it. For banking and all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And just social. You use your cell phone for just social things in general. So is a and there's no way to actually stop it completely, but you can take precautions. So I do. If you look on my page right now, I definitely want to lean more to the mindset you have to have as a targeted individual. Because these people are ultimately after your mind. You know what I mean? They're definitely trying to drive us crazy and make us appear to be crazy and schizophrenic. But the hacking is the main thing for me. They've been able to oppress me. They then cost me thousands of dollars, as I said before, through hacking me out of my stock portfolios and different things like that. Hacking me out of things I paid a lot of money for. But surveillance and just, because, they're going to use these microphones and different things externally, but your cell phone, if they hack it, that becomes their microphone. They don't really have to rely too much on these external devices and stuff like that. They could just use your cell phone. If you don't know what they can do with your cell phone, they can definitely track you, your every move. Even when you turn your phone off, listen, they can still track you. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say get the Faraday bags and stuff like that. But you want to still, we're going to definitely get into some precautions and stuff like that, and some things that I implement. But it's your cell phone is your greatest enemy, and their greatest tool that you have, because most people are attached to their cell phone. I went like about 2 years without carrying a cell phone around and stuff like that, and that's how I know they gonna send out helicopters out after your ass if you lose them. You know what I'm saying? Because I would go out, without my cell phone to do certain stuff, and I would lose them sometimes. I would see them trailing me and be like, all right, y'all don't know. I know the system. I've been, maneuvering around since I was a young pup out here, on my own. so I kind of know how to move around out here. So I have lost some now. They really, when I go out of the house, they send a army to track me and follow me around, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But yeah, they don't have to make themselves as known when I do have my cell phone, and when you do have your cell phone, it can move more covert. So many of you don't know that yes, your cell phone is their greatest tool against you. And I'm not telling y'all not to use your cell phone, but you're definitely going to have to do some research on some stuff pertaining to the cell phone. And like I said, definitely get you a YubiKey. I'm going to release some protocols that we should definitely be taking to give us a better chance and make it harder on them to hack you. But I definitely want y'all to keep that in mind, man. Mostly I don't hear enough about the actual hacking, so I'm assuming that most of y'all don't know you're being hacked. Everything, anything you look at on your cell phone, they are watching on your cell phone. Hold on, let me screenshot this because every time I get to doing my video, somebody seems to call me. I don't believe in coincidences like that, maybe one time and stuff like that. Okay, it's a coincidence. But when it start happening a lot, 1222, it's 1222. Y'all know I am with numbers. But yeah, man, they're definitely hacking you. You know what I'm saying? And just to let you know, all they need is a phone number. All they need is a phone number, and they can monitor you. It's pretty hard to keep your cell phone, your cell number sacred. That's why I do have two cell phones. But they even messing with me with my second cell phone right now. But so you can definitely turn one off. You can be free with giving away your number with one of them. But the main number that you use for your banking and different, well, I can't even say that. I would say if you want some privacy, definitely have a sacred phone number for sure. You know what I'm saying? That you don't do nothing on. If you want to, watch stuff and do different stuff on, definitely have a number that you don't give away or nothing. But if you go into and you learning about the different devices they're using, and if they are using like Stingray devices and stuff like that, you pretty much ain't going to be able to keep your number sacred too much either. You know what I'm saying? They're going to eventually get it. So, but I think, because there's no way to really stop a hack, but you still should be aware. If somebody's determined and moving like these people move, and basically being above the law and being above restrictions and violating your rights and stuff like that, a determined hacker is going to be able to hack you eventually. So, me, I'm constantly changing passwords and getting these people out of my devices and stuff like that. But they relentless. You know what I mean? Then I got a bunch of the white supremacists around me doing it. And law enforcement helping them. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. A lot of us is naive at first, and we call on law enforcement and stuff like that to help us, not really knowing that they're helping them do it, and they're helping us setting it up. But anyway, family, yeah, definitely here in Philly, and not just Philly, because this is something going on. I heard not only just in this country, in other countries too. But anywhere you kind of go out here, they kind of have this setup where they utilizing this thing nationwide. But yeah, we gonna get into some hacking stuff. I already recorded a couple shorts, so I'm gonna put up a couple shorts just telling y'all, certain things to do, and not to do, because as a targeted individual, is certain things you cannot do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes you very vulnerable, and they're going to hack you a lot faster, and they're going to, take advantage of you. But until later, we definitely will get into some more of the protocols, and I'm going to release those shorts probably sometime today. But definitely know that if you're a targeted individual, chosen ones, if you consider yourself a chosen one, and most of y'all are very naive to this too, you're being hacked, you're being watched, you're being surveilled. They are frightened of you. They try to make it seem like it's you. They try to make you seem like a schizophrenic. But at the end of the day, they're in a state of schizophrenia. And that's their biggest tool that they use against you. You wonder what these people probably said about you. They tried to make you look like some kind of threat. And again, when you create a threat, that comes with a budget. Understand that. When you create a threat, any threat that or any problem, it creates a budget. You know what I'm saying? But until later, I'm Raphael Rashim, and this is the True I Speak podcast.